Hello everyone! Today we're going to make Strombolis. Let's get started. First, we're going to make our own pizza sauce. We're going to start with some tomato sauce, add some salt, some pepper, some oregano, some basil, some red pepper flakes, some Parmesan cheese, a little bit of olive oil, some sugar, and we'll give it a mix. Did a taste test, and it needs a little more heat to it, so I'm going to put some more pepper, salt, and red pepper flakes in it. Perfect. Next, didn't have time to make my own pizza dough today, so we're going to use some pre-made. Going to roll this out, and we're going to roll it with a rolling pin to thin it out a little bit. That's good. Now we're going to put a sheet of parchment paper over it so we can measure out our toppings. We're using parchment paper because we're going to put the parchment paper with the toppings in the oven to heat and get a little bit of a cook on the pepperonis and salami. So you can see our first stromboli is going to have some salami, some ham, some pepperoni, and we're also going to add some green peppers in there as well. We're going to go ahead and get this on a sheet. And then right next to it, we're going to do just pepperoni, and we're going to fill up the same space approximately as the next stromboli over and get this in the oven so it heats up and we'll get a little bit of that cooked pepperoni, cooked sausage feel. And here we have our second pizza dough. We're going to do the same thing we did the last and roll that out so it's a bit larger as well. And thinner, that way it's going to cook better. While we're waiting for those toppings to cook, we're going to put some butter in a bowl and melt that in the microwave. Now we're going to start prepping our stromboli. Our first stromboli is going to have pizza sauce in it, so we're going to put down a layer of pizza sauce. Then we're going to add some shredded mozzarella to the bottom. And then we're going to add some pizza seasoning. And now we actually will have to get our ingredients out of the oven to complete the stromboli. And here is our cooked pepperoni. We're going to layer that on top of the cheese. And then we're adding some fresh mozzarella on top of that. This will give it a nice melty texture. And we minced some garlic as well. We're going to add that on top, add a little bit of pizza sauce on top of that all, and then again top it with more shredded mozzarella cheese. And finish it off with some pizza seasoning and roll tightly. We want to seal all the edges, both ends, and of course where the dough meets the other dough in the roll. So we'll put that on a pan and we'll get started with our next stromboli. Get our dough laid out here. And this one won't have pizza sauce in it. So we're going to start with cheese. This is actually provolone that we're going to put on the first layer. Then we're going to put our toppings. And we added that piece of provolone just because it was the one I had left. Added our minced garlic. Now we're putting in our fresh mozzarella. And now we'll finish with some shredded mozzarella. Add a bit of pizza seasoning, and then let's roll this up as well. Again, seal the ends where you meet the dough very well. And now we're going to cut slices, very tiny slits in the top of our strombolis. This allows the steam that builds up when the stromboli is cooking to escape. And then we're going to take some of that melted butter that we made, and we're going to brush it on our stromboli so it gets a nice golden brown in the oven. We're going to top with some pizza seasoning, and we're going to stick it in the oven for about 30 minutes at 350. It's been about 30 minutes, and you can see the strombolis have a nice golden brown with some of the cheese poking through, getting this nice crisp texture. Let's go ahead and slice this up and get it on a plate. Serve with as many strombolis as you like and some hot pizza sauce. Enjoy.